would be awesome. You're Z-list. There's nowhere left. You can't go any lower than that.
I think we are Z-listers right now.
Yes, and if I croak, everybody will remember me. I'm actually at the top of the A-list. Like all of a sudden, I'm the best ever.
Because you bumped some coke in the bathroom.
That's right. It's like, and it was bad. It's like baking powder and like Cheeto dust, and you're just like, I knew somebody who was so addicted to pills once that she just wanted pills. Like she didn't care what they were.
Oh my god!
She just wanted to swallow something, and that sounds really bad.
Isn't that a movie?
There's
like some kind of like indie movie about a woman who swallows odd things just to get the attention.
She swallowed.
That's a docuseries. My Strange Addiction.
She swallowed all my damn Sudafed pills. I'm walking around here with one nostril all clogged for weeks.
Oh my god!
You know how annoying that is. Anyway,
it took me weeks to go to a pharmacy and get some more Sudafed variant.
Why should I suffer? Well, I mean, I was suffering, but why should I have to go buy more Sudafed? Because she wanted to. Anyway, they were the gel caps. They were the gel caps. They're the really good ones.
What's up, Jake?
Oh,
hey, Jake.
And speaking of drugs, do you know how I figured out today NyQuil's a drug? Like, did they know their drug? They sell NyQuil personal shots now.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
oh, that's
little
funny.
personal shots of NyQuil. That tells me that they know that NyQuil is, people are.
Is there $1.50?
$1.50. Yeah, look, here's a little one here. Here's a little one here to quit it for you. Here you go. You know.
That used to be the only way I could sleep when my allergies are really bad.
Mm-hmm. I had a friend who would mix it with vodka and Vicodin.
Wow.
Right? Just so he can sleep on airplanes.
Oh my god.
He's like, I'm not flying first class. I got to get my own.
Right, exactly. I'm going to astral project the entire ride. Oh my goodness, we're live.
Yeah. Y'all got to throw an intro so that I don't get confused.
Yeah, really.
Jake says NyQuil shots. Back in the day, we called them roofies. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I told you guys my NyQuil story, but I hit the intro. And,
it's like, Rob, this isn't your first time here, right?
Yeah.
No, okay. Just checking.
What'd you say, Lola?
I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay, go ahead, man. Hit that intro. Yeah.
Too fast.
What's too fast? My intro?
Yeah,
it's changing soon. Don't worry.
I thought that I was gonna make a joke because Lola wasn't feeling well, and I told her, I said, Lola, I want to do if you can't do the show tonight, I want to do an all guys GeekGasm, but I want it to be 5 to 10 minutes, and we're gonna stop it really abruptly.
Oh goodness. And then no one's going to be satisfied after.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Just like mid sentence, just in broadcast, mid sentence.
First, you gotta go. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and afterwards we go on Twitter. Oh, we're sorry. That was a mistake. We go. Hold on. Give me 5 minutes. We'll be right back.
Good night, honey.
Yeah. Exactly. Doing great. Hello, everybody. Hi.
This is completely normal. Don't unsubscribe. This is we promise it'll get better.
What you Jake about some 5 minutes, baby. Jake, you know how many rounds a heavyweight boxing match is? 5 minutes, and people got knocked out less time than that. Who are you trying to prove? Who are you trying to satisfy? You in there with ain't no need for all that showing up. Be done pulled you back out. I'm 39 years old, Jake. I can't be engaging in all this activity. Quick.
Look at what happened to Sting. He was all into tantric, sex, and then his accountant ran off with all his money in the meantime.
Yeah, while he's doing all that and shit.
He's 9 hours.
Yeah. His accountant is achieving a release with his goddamn funds.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Hey, Pops.
I'm sorry. I'm off on a tangent. But go ahead, Lola. The introductions.
Yeah, I am Lola, your indie princess.
What? Where?
I am extremely sick tonight, but I am here for you guys. So just
There you
bear with me. I have a full house tonight. Awesome people around. And yeah, that's it for me tonight. Yeah, that's all I got.
She needs NyQuil shots.
Oh, I got NyQuil lined up after the show.
Right.
I got the max strength NyQuil.
There you go.
How are you tonight, Daphne?
I'm good. I'm good. My back is killing me, but I can handle it. Hi, everyone. My name is Daphne Lage, and I'm a cartoonist, illustrator, and comic book artist from New York. I have been self-publishing comics since 1992, and I am known for my funny animal fantasy Tall Tales. And currently, I am also known for my fantasy drama, Eagle Raven, Heir of the First Unicorn, now currently on Kickstarter. You can read both my comics online at Tall Tales, TAILS online.com and eagleworks.com. And you can check out all my videos on how I make my comics on YouTube at Daphne Lage, Lage Art.
We're going to skip Mr. Varian for last because he's going to have a lot to say.
Oh,
So,
okay. Oh,
Alicia, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm all right. Just rolling on a bit and say hi to you beautiful people. Hey. It's very nice to see you all. Wait, should I be is this where I tell you what I do? Do you want to know what I do, or are we going to do that later? I do this a lot. I flail, so I'm sorry in advance.
You can give us a quick rundown, and then we'll get into depth about it later.
All right, cool. Right on. So, a couple things. I am a go-go dancer, bit of a model and an actress, and presently here in Pittsburgh, I'm participating in a couple of
You froze.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
comic situations, which are
there we
freaking
go.
rad.
Get you froze again.
Damn you, StreamYard.
Currently in Pittsburgh, the lag is enormous.
Yeah, probably is.
It's good thing I'm an hour and a half north of there.
We'll wait till she gets back to going together. Heroineburgh, are you there?
Hello. You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. I think Alicia's still frozen. Alicia's lagging. We'll get her back on as soon as I sign off. Yeah, I'm the creator of Heroineburgh, which is a video series, live action video series, and a comic book series. And it's based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And it's been, the videos have been running for about 3 years. And I guess Alicia will sign back in, try again. The videos have been running for 3 years, and the comic books have been out for about a year. We have 2 issues out, which are available from our website and from about 140 stores around the country. And Alicia is one of the main actresses in our videos. She plays the supervillainous Scintilla and has some very special powers, which I think she'll be able to tell you about. And of course, her character also appears in the comic books. So, yeah, that's us.
Nita just muted, so we'll move on to Rob.
I'm Rob Multari. I am the creator of Nightwolf and founder of Lone Wolf Comics. I'm actually also coming from near Pittsburgh, north of Pittsburgh, about an hour and a half, where also my series takes place. So we got a lot of Pennsylvania up in the house, Western Pennsylvania anyway. Yeah, so I'm also currently on Kickstarter. Today is my day one of my launch, which I am at 46% funded already. And yeah, so I'm just rocking and rolling along.
Awesome. Nita, are you ready now?
Yes, ma'am. I am Nita Lanning. I am the Cajun half of Ragin with the Asian and the Cajun. I am a writer, vlogger, blogger, pimp. All right, that's what I got.
Nice. It's better than mine tonight. Lisa, you good now?
Hi. Yes, I think I am. So far, so good. Hi. But yeah, you heard from Heroineburgh that I do work for the Heroineburgh. We recently just put out the second comic. So Scintilla, my character. I'm all The suit. Yeah. But I get to be Scintilla for Heroineburgh. She's a sticky-fingered klepto with a little bit of a clairvoyant streak, so she's pretty cool and really fun to play. And then I also get to I work with a couple of bands in Pittsburgh, and I'm still a dancer, and I have a jewelry line, and I also make little resin coffins because they're so cute, and then you can take them home with you and have a little coffin box. That's what I do. Pretty great. I don't mind it. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, pretty actually stoked. Heroineburgh, we have with everything coming back alive again. We have our first con this weekend. Freaking excited! It's mostly outdoors, so it's like very, very safe for everybody. But we'll be at the Three Rivers Con this weekend. Freaking pumped.
And Mr. Varian, are you ready now, sir?
I am.
Yep, that's at the Homestead waterfront.
Okay.
See, I'm afraid to go to cons. I know I'll eventually go to cons.
They're gonna chat. Ellis is on.
I was supposed to do the Three Rivers, but since it was outside, I'm not set up for that. And since I sell paper products, if the weather's terrible, considering it's Western Pennsylvania in May, not a good time.
Yeah, we're a little unpredictable, a little tempestuous. It happens.
It still might snow here.
Snow. You said snow.
In Western Pennsylvania, it's possible.
Wow.
It is true. May is questionable stuff.
Hell good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
As far as we know, we're going to be under tents, though, so hopefully we'll be protected enough.
Oh, and Lola said
Because
I
we
have
do
to
have
introduce
comics.
myself. I don't want to, Lola, but I guess if I have to. Hello, I'm good old Varian Grant. I'm the founder of IndieVolt Media LLC. Yeah. I've had a rough day. Guys. I was actually coloring some art, and art got an attitude. You know what it asked me? I know the art had an attitude.
Why?
It said, "Don't use that tone with me."
Oh my God.
These are blind Z-listers.
Actually, the creepy thing I heard this week was a female friend of mine. She's an artist. She told me that she did a commission for a gentleman. He sent it to her. She said, "How does it look?" He told her, "It looks great, but not as beautiful as you." And she said, yeah, exactly. She was like, "Wow, you just messed it up." But yeah, hello everybody. I'm Varian Grant. I'm not drunk yet. I haven't been drinking today though. Yeah. I haven't done anything. I'm as dry as a powder house, and I need something. Yeah, this house is full of germs. It's horrible over here. People have colds and all kinds of stuff. Ugh. But yeah, so I'm excited to be here because I understand we got cosplayers, we've got Heroineburgh is turning werewolves, which make my throat itch, but still. Yeah. Werewolves. Rob here is an apologist for werewolves.
Yeah, well.
They're all cool.
Daphne and I are on the same page here.
Yeah, exactly.
They're all cool till they're chasing you. They're all cool. Yeah. As a project we love, congratulations, Robbie. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my first one actually. When I saw that, I was like, yes, finally, after 4 campaigns.
Yeah, really.
You were unleashed as a writer. Almost untied.
Untied.
Fit to be tied. I don't like werewolves, Rob. I'm not backing your book because I don't like werewolves. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna back the book, but I'm going to smite your name every time I get scared or have a nightmare about werewolves. They scare me. They're not supposed to. And people keep sending me werewolf stuff too. Like, hey, Varian, look at this. Look at this werewolf. It's not cool.
Werewolves are so cool.
No, they are not. So cool. Not when you live in Southeast Louisiana.
I'm gonna start sending people pictures of like Dogecoin crashing or something when I know they're invested. See how they feel. I'll Photoshop that shit and like, look, hey man, you guess what? You woke up this morning broke. How'd that feel? That's what I wake up
Face
to.
broke.
Should I read the first question?
Okay.
Lola from the
Oh
radio?
Lord,
Well,
I
here we
forgot
go.
that was the show.
Everyone, gird your loins.
Yeah, I will read the first question from Indie Vote Radio. By the way, listening live on Indie Vote Radio for Google Play and Android, Android and iPhone right now. Miss Grant, you have over 30,000 people listening, 32,412 people listening on Indie Vote Radio. Thank you. Also, those folks should know that pretty soon we'll be able to go live on our Indie Vote TV on Roku channel. We already have Indie Vote TV, but soon we'll be able to go live on there. Not looking forward to that because that means there's one more switch I have to hit before we go live, and I'm like,
So many buttons.
yeah, I don't want to.
Who's number one country right now?
We are big in Egypt.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Egypt. Yeah. Walk like an Egyptian. They're probably like, oh my goodness, appropriation.
More like, oh yeah, we've never heard that one before.
yeah. Deaf to Grant. From Indie Vote Radio. And Edwin, hail.
Hail, Edwin.
And this one is from Caveman Matt. Caveman Matt says,
okay.
Yeah, Caveman Matt says, why for must I pay?
Oh,
Pay for Adobe products. I do not like paying for Adobe. I will not pay for Adobe. I will steal. I will hack F Adobe. If you look down on me because I steal and hack my Adobe, F you with big stick. And he said some other stuff I'm not gonna repeat. But
I don't blame him.
Well, we now
You see,
We
there's
are
a
also-
secret. There's a secret to that. You got a secret to that. It's like, so you have to find the code that gives you 70% off.
Yeah.
If you if you kind of say you're in school.
Yeah.
And then you pay $10 a month.
Yeah.
Where?
Well,
I'm in
always
school
an
and
angle.
I gotta
It's
pay
like, I mean, I it's like,
Wait,
I don't want to say, it's like I don't want to point in anybody's
Yeah.
direction because Adobe, you wouldn't want to upset them, but maybe there might be a code out there.
Yeah. And if you are, I mean, like,
Adobe's awesome though. I mean, I use everything with Adobe I use now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we have a student discount.
Yeah, I got a student discount. Yeah,
I just do the subscription for the cloud.
Yeah.
that's what we have, but I got a student discount for it.
It's ridiculous. I
You
wouldn't pay.
should still have a student discount.
Yeah, never pay full price.
Yeah, just be a student forever. But listen, I will admit though, when my first copy of Photoshop, I didn't know. My friend was like, "Hey, I'm gonna put this program on your computer. It's called Photoshop. Check it out. I'll teach you." And I had no idea that I wasn't supposed to have it. And he's like, "Just don't do any updates, man. It'll be fine." I'm like, "Okay." I didn't do any updates, and then one day I'm like, "I gotta update this. Maybe that's why it's not working correctly." And I did an update, and Adobe was like, "Scoundrel! You sneak thief!" And they were like, "Report to the principal's office immediately."
Ooh.
Yeah, and I quickly understood why. Now, let me see how much this program is, and
And then it was like,
Well, you see, the problem
Yeah.
is that you can't buy the program anymore. Now
No.
it's like you're paying for a subscription. I mean, because I remember when it's like $700 would get you like 3 programs in one box, and now it's like, okay, the full price is $50 a month, and it's like, bro, really?
like,
yeah,
But for somebody like me, I use half of those programs, if not
Yeah.
more. I mean, I use the Dreamweaver, I
Uh-huh.
use, After Effects, Photoshop,
So
Illustrator.
you really
Oh, yeah.
get your money's worth.
That's my day. I do that with my daily job. I mean, that's for me. It's worth paying for all that monthly rather than having to keep updated and pay like I think for the full Creative Suite. It used to be like $1,200 or something like that every time they did an update, and it was like,
I agree. I mean, look, just caveman Matt. No one's blaming you.
No
one's
one.
blaming you.
Yeah, we're not blaming you. Just look for the No, Jake. We're not talking about comic glasses.
Yeah, I would just but I remember there being companies who demand to see your official license at one point.
Yeah, you used to
Oh,
see in
yeah.
companies you have to have like one of those like USB dongles.
Yeah,
Not a dingle, a dongle.
dongle's still a funny word.
Yeah, you had to like plug that into the back of your computer, and if it wasn't in there, they'd shut you down.
I wonder how many people got called to HR. Yeah, I went in there and fucking Craig said he wanted to see my dongle.
Craig.
They told me to stick my dongle in the computer. I didn't want to do that.
You want to do what? Where?
Yeah, told me to stick my dongle out, and he was taking my dongle. I'm frazzled. I'm going home for today. I need 2 weeks off paid.
Oh,
And then when I finally stuck my dongle out, everybody yelled at me, and I got in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Then help I jumped up and down. You want some dongle? Huh? Yeah.
Oh my god.
God, if that was a Beavis and Butthead skit back in the day, that'd have been amazing.
I'm a horrible individual.
Yeah, so we don't blame the OP.
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
Having got through that question, the next one is right up Daphne's alley.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Scaring
And
me.
this- Hmm?
You're scaring me.
Oh yeah. Well, this one isn't that bad. This one isn't that
No.
bad. This one it's right up her alley. This is from Peter, and Peter says, okay. I'm sorry. I think I need glasses, guys. I gotta get up on the screen. Now, what's going on with me? Maybe I'm just not like hydrated enough. But he says, "Who stole all the sexy out of the comics? I don't understand it.
What?
The women are running around fully
Yeah.
clothed, no breast lines, but the guys still have 8-pack abs, big, huge muscles. I don't get it. I want my sexy females back in comics. What are you guys doing in the indie scene
Wait.
to make sure they are there?"
This is
Go
Uh,
writing
Lord.
erotica and there's boobs and ass everywhere. What the hell?
Go
Right?
check out Lore on
Yeah.
Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Hey, we got hello.
Right?
Yeah.
We got the smexy
Hello.
right here. We
Hi.
got the smexy. Oh yeah. Rob has werewolves and smexy. Yes, he does.
I'm gonna bring
Yes,
all
he
that up.
does.
I'm gonna bring all that up big
There
screen.
we go.
Yeah,
bring-
somebody's
let me bring-
running around with the wrong
Let's
indie
see that, Rob.
circles.
Let's see that again, Rob. Let's see that again.
There's-
Yeah.
Onion
Right
Rob.
down the front. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah. There we
there's
go.
Lola right there, and Alicia. What'd you bring up? What'd you have up there on screen?
Hey. Hi.
Look.
Hi. All the boobs.
Look.
All the they're there. They're we're there. We're there. We're there.
Yeah.
We're there. We're doing it. We're doing
Yeah.
we're doing it for you. Why aren't you
Tits and
buying?
ass everywhere.
Yeah,
Look,
we're
look,
doing
It's great.
more
Wait,
tittillating action.
more.
This is what you guys
Look,
know. There's a human body being
more.
look, there it is. It's all over the place.
It's all
They're
over.
making
You
it
just gotta
for
know
you.
where to look.
But look,
Yeah, I mean they're making. Look at Nita's back wall. It's like Hugh Hefner's house back there. Everyone's-
we are more than happy to supply you with your notes.
Let's see what
We got
Alicia
you,
got there.
bro.
Hold on. Yeah.
this is from Bloom. This is from Hero Tomorrow Comics out of Ohio. This is great stuff. It's there.
Yeah.
It's there in abundance.
There, yeah.
You can find
Sorry
it.
about your luck so far, but like
Yeah.
Well, you see, the thing is, though, is like if you're looking at Marvel and DC to bring sexy back, you're going to be waiting for a bit.
Or you can Raging Promos on Twitter, and I will make sure that I put out plenty of TNA just for you.
So yeah, that's the thing. You have to stop looking there, turn around, and look at the rest of the industry
Yeah.
to
the
find what
indie
you're
scene
looking
has got you.
Yeah.
So we got
Go to Kickstarter. There's more boobs there than
for. Oh
I
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There used to be. I mean, I think the days of the Marvel swimsuit special are gone. We'll probably never get those back. You remember those books they used to sell, the Marvel swimsuit books?
I
Yeah.
have a bunch of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think those are gone. I think we'll never get those again, unless maybe it'll be another 20 years before we get those again. Now I'll be like,
Also,
We had one of the best with the X-Men girls in their bikinis.
Yeah,
So
because
let's go back a little more beyond the 90s. Let's go back to the 80s and the Elementals swimsuit special.
Oh yeah, really? No, remember when Amazing Heroes would do a swimsuit issue too?
I couldn't
Yeah,
read in the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Barry and his baby.
Yeah.
Depending on when in the 80s, I wasn't even thought of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meredith, get back to work.
Listen, Barry and I are about the same age, and I couldn't read because being dyslexic and all, still can't read.
I was 3.
Yeah, I think our aesthetic would definitely be 80s, what is called 80s good girl comics.
Yeah, like FemForce.
Like FemForce, exactly. We're basically Pittsburgh's version of FemForce, kind of updated. I mean, not to say we don't have some 90s bad girl touches in there. We certainly do. I mean, Scintilla herself is kind of has a little bit of a combination between Adam West Catwoman and 90s bad girl, I guess. There she's got her weapons, her fetish paddles, rubber fetish paddles. But yeah, I would say
from G.I. Joe.
The whip was too long. The whip is too long.
Really, she does
pack
give me
up a little
that
bit
vibe.
easier.
Yep.
Yeah, that Baroness vibe. Right?
The Baroness, exactly.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Baroness.
God almighty.
And
Talk
that
about
is
a
very
hero.
80s. That's very 80s.
Very. God bless. Gold bullet, if you will. Yes, girl. Sorry. Speaking of tangents.
So yeah. So we're here. We're here.
Yeah, come buy all your dirty books from us. All your
We're
smut
here.
from us.
We remember George Perez and John Byrne.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm. And last question from Indie Radio. Well, excuse me.
Already?
I love this one because it's one of those relationship ones that we used to get on Indie Live Wire.
Oh, these
not
are
even not even related to this show. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, these relationship ones are kind of.
This was from Josh, and Josh says, "For all my days, I have exhausted my search trying to find the epic and mythical big titty goth girlfriend. At this point, I will settle for a big titty nerd girlfriend, but I can't find her here in New Hampshire. Where is she? What state are they located? Serious question, guys. Which state, in your opinion, has the most nerd girls? I need to go there and find them quickly."
Wow. Dude, wow, that's kind of oddly specific.
I think they're everywhere. You just gotta look.
Nerdvision.com.
You go to one that has those the speed dating for cosplayers.
Right.
There's one in Niagara Falls. The one time I went up there, like my wife and I went up there for our anniversary, and I was like, "Where was this like 10 years ago?"
Yeah, I had to find you the old-fashioned way.
I love you, honey.
Yeah.
So, if this person lives in New Hampshire, right? Is that what you're saying? New Hampshire?
Yep.
I would start with the one place that carries our books in New Hampshire, Jetpack Comics.
Look at that! Look at that brilliant segue.
Somebody just got paid.
Maybe camp out in front of that store for a little while, find somebody. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they call that stalking. That might be kind of. All of a sudden, the female customers stop going. They're like, no. There's guys creeping up front.
Either that, or it's like the Big Bang Theory when like a girl walks in, they're all like.
The only time I seen that happen was at a games. Let me put you guys up top because hold on, at a games warehouse, a games workshop because there we go. They had I took Lola in there and they
super uncomfortable.
Yeah, they were like.
I was super uncomfortable.
That's what they paint the Warhammer figures.
Oh my god.
And these guys all stopped working and they would look to her like, and I'm like, "Hi guys, I'm looking for." Wow, everybody just went quiet, huh? And I couldn't figure out like, is this a I'm black, so it's a black thing or a boobs thing? Which one was it? Because like, or is it a combination of both? Like
it was bloobs.
Yeah. They're like boob, black, boobs, black. sensory overload. Get them out of here quickly.
Just a little quick addition though. It's like make sure that it's not that you can't find them, but they're hiding from you. Just make sure that's not what's going on. Watch that personality.
And he just went.
So these poor boys all I gotta do is go for the comic shop and pull out my dongle. No. Don't pull out your dongle in the comic.
Would you like to see my collection of Adobe discount codes?
Yeah, exactly.
For a graphic design girl, that would be like a turn 10 years ago.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like, oh my God, he has such a big collection of Adobe discount codes. Gonna go over there, go to his house for a while, spend some time with him, get those codes. You gotta be careful. And two, you gotta be careful because you listen. Sometimes us nerd guys, the geek guys, we are horrible at flirting. I didn't know that my wife was flirting with me until it was way too late.
They had a kid and everything.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
That was
no idea.
Yeah. Like that's how this happens. Like, I get it now. No, you think my friend would have gave me an update or something like, "Hey man, like chick's into you"? Nope, nothing. So be careful because don't approach. Like now, Alicia being a cosplayer. How many times have you had guys come to you at shows and they're like, "Hey, hi, here's my number," or have they done that?
Would you like to see my dongle?
Like it just like never stops. I have been asked about the dongle. It was rude. I mean, like it's a constant. Here's the thing: I get to bounce around a bunch of different avenues. Like just this morning, I was doing a music video with a local band, and like the lead singer of the band is like telling me about like how nervous he is around me and everything. He's like, "You're just so pretty" and everything. I'm like, this is a rock star, essentially. This dude has been doing this for years and everything. It's every flow. There's like, or every, I don't want to, for every yum, there's some yuck, everyone's got some tension, some problems. And it's just, everybody's got to just admit that it's okay to be a human being. It's hard for everybody. And just like try to have a conversation whenever you want to meet somebody. Just it's like what Daphne was saying about, get that personality, have something to say, bring something to the table, be cool. It's all right. And like, what can be cool? What are you reading? What are you listening to? Just talk about something that's interesting. We'll play along. It'll be great. It'll be fun, because we would like to have a nice time too. It's not so hard.
Yeah, I remember having. I had a booth girl that back way before my wife. Way before my wife. I had a booth girl who I thought was very pretty, and I was a bit nervous around her because she was pretty. So I had the big dopey smile every time she came into the office or even at cons. And she said, "Varian," and she looked at me and she said, "Why are you so nervous?" And I'm like, I told her, it's I told her, it's pretty girls, and I dressed them all like very conservatively. They had tank tops on with the company logo, and I think they all decided to wear those yoga pants at the time. But so I'm like, and she and this girl looked at me. She said, "Van, you have to stop being shy." And I'm like, "What do you want?" I'm sorry. She said, "Do you want to go make out? That'll break the shyness."
Oh my God!
And
well,
I'm like,
aren't you friendly?
and I'm thinking like, is that all I have to do? Is that what I need to do? Is to be shy around girls? I'm like, you want to make out? I should have tried that more often. Maybe that's why
you should.
Yeah,
I should.
Yeah. Just start telling the guys, you want to make out? Watch what they do.
Have you been vaccinated?
Yeah. You want to make out? I'm vaccinated. What?
That's flirting nowadays. Have you been vaccinated?
Oh, seriously though, have you been vaxxed? I'm vaxxed.
Yes.
I'm so glad that I'm not in the dating pool anymore. Like during this time period, that would have sucked so bad.
I have a long, hard road ahead of me.
That's what she said. Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally.
You can now go into the but we're not here in Michigan. You're still gonna mask up forever. They told us we're gonna keep looking like ninjas from Outworld here in Michigan.
Looking like this, at least facial recognition technology. You're completely circumventing facial recognition technology.
Yeah. I mean,
So you're in the cyberpunk
perks with every plague, silver lining.
Yeah, I can still cuss out people under my mask without them seeing it. Like, you know what about this right here?
That's my.
I was in the store today.
All honesty.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the store today. It's mother.
Mine's free publicity.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Another brilliant segue.
Ching.
Look at these marketing specialists right here.
Listen, I go out like this. People get a good giggle and they wonder where I get it from. Go to my website.
That's a friendly looking werewolf.
Yeah,
Or they ask you,
I'm trying to tell Barry. Hey, he doesn't understand that my guy's a hero,
Good.
No, I don't trust it. Werewolves. I have a story about a werewolf.
Werewolves are hot, dude. You're missing out.
Werewolves are super freaking hot. Crazy hot.
I don't trust them. And I know that.
Are you like a vampire or something? Is this like an ancient?
Let me tell you guys the way it started, and I told it on
evergreen content.
I talked about it on Indie Volt Livewire once, but I'll tell you what the fear of vampires started. Rob, you may have been here for it.
You mean your fear of werewolves?
Yeah, fear of werewolves.
Yeah, you told me the story the last time I was on.
I was a little boy. I was flipping through the station. There was a snowy station on. I couldn't tell, so I couldn't see what it was, but I could hear. And it was a talk show. And this woman said, I didn't have cable in my room at this point. So this was on regular television. And this woman said, I heard her say, if a man feels himself bothered or agitated by a full moon, there is a very good chance that he is a werewolf. Now, this was not a movie. This was someone talking during a news broadcast. And that's all like an 8-9-year-old variant had to hear. A what? A werewolf? And I'm thinking lately, my father's been quite dickish.
Oh no.
He's been quite the prick. He wouldn't take me to Toys R. He wouldn't take me to Toys R Us yesterday.
Oh, I miss Toys R Us.
Yeah, so do I. Really.
So much.
Now,
and Children's Palace.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Oh.
He wouldn't take me.
Aged yourself.
He wouldn't take me. I believe he's a werewolf. Not to mention, and I was attracted to the fact that my father had been putting in 2 new floors in the house, and picking out tile and everything for my mother. So that wasn't possible. What could be wrong with him? He had to be a damn werewolf. So my ass went downstairs, and just in case he came in my room breathing all heavy, I went downstairs and I got myself the big silver pitchfork that we had for the barbecue meat.
You were about to murderize your dad.
It was under my pillow, and if he would have came in there, he'd have found himself poked. Coming there on me, breathing like I'm turning to a werewolf on my ass. Nope, not me. Werewolves, I've seen the howling, the chest be beaten up and down, breathing all heavy and shit. Nope, not I, not me. Werewolves are the worst thing ever. I won't play new Resident Evil because it's got werewolves in it. Yeah, you gotta say the man. My father's angry. Yeah, I could do that. My father's angry werewolf. It's BS. I'm not doing it. Not
a tired construction dude.
Good night, sir. I would have hit him with that. I would have hit him with that pitchfork right in the chest because it was silver, and I knew apparently silver was the only way to get to these things. Nope. Yes, Alicia.
No comment. Okay.
Listen, they could exist. They could exist. There could be werewolves out there.
They do. I'm telling you.
anything against that. I'm not saying that werewolves could not be out there. It's the idea that you were willing to stab your father.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Well,
That's really where I'm at.
Well, also,
But I
also,
appreciate your vulnerability and your honesty, sir. Thank you for letting us know.
So listen. So many of my peers had not had fathers. So I figured, well, maybe this is
And
why
have not one.
they're vampires, they're werewolves. They maybe my pal Brian's on to something. I'm gonna get rid of my dad too. He ain't got to worry about this.
Oh my
goodness. I'm gonna stab him when they come in. I was worried. I was terrified, and I'm still worried about werewolves.
Hashtag don't stab your dad. Don't stab your dad. Hashtag don't stab your dad.
Find out.
Remind me not to hang out with Varian when I'm drinking whiskey, because when I black out, I growl.
Like, I couldn't.
As long as it's not on the full moon.
I couldn't hang out with Jason Momoa at midnight. He looks like he's on the turn. He's Jason Momoa like he's mid-turn.
I could.
Well.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Yeah. Goodbye. But no, so I'll let you guys get to the comics. But anyway, don't trust Jason Momoa.
Who could be a werewolf?
He's a werewolf.
And don't stab your father with this.
Run, Mr. Bonet, run.
Yeah, unless he's exhibiting some type of aggravation or anger at the full moon.
Right.
Then you should probably. And if the dog starts barking at him a lot too, you should probably go ahead and at least stab him in the back of the thigh. See what happens. Back of the thigh.
Have you considered therapy, Varian?
No. I'm pretty certain that werewolves have. Listen, yeah, I'm not. I know, like Nita mentioned, and I'll stop after this. But Nita mentioned that she believes they exist because she's down there in Louisiana.
Well, it is Louisiana.
And there was a lady around the corner from me. And she was telling me we were at, I think it was emptying out a storage unit. And she had told me she thought her husband was possessed by a demonic force. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah. And you know what I did? I went and got some holy water. Yeah. And I blessed it. And I fried his chicken in the holy water. And then I put the holy oil on the chicken. And so she double dipped. Not only she fried chicken in holy water, but she put holy oil in there as well. She said, and then I made him that dinner, and he came in the room. He said, "Hey, baby," and I made him dinner, and he bit into that chicken. He got to chewing. She said, and then he stopped and he put it, and he looked at her. He said, and he growled. He said, "What are you doing, hushing this chicken?" And you know what? 4 months later, that motherfucker was dead. And I'm like,
oh my God.
Yeah. And I'm like,
wow, this is going so
I
much.
don't know where I expected that to go.
Yeah. And I was like, wait, you killed him? She's like, no, he was possessed. And the holy oil. I'm like, where did the oil come from? Then I was thinking, the less I know.
Yeah,
exactly.
No.
The less I know, the better.
Oh my God.
That is.
Yeah. I didn't do it. And so, yeah. Werewolves exist. Apparently, you can kill demons with chicken. Holy chicken. Can you imagine that you put up the KFC original extra crispy? Y'all got any of that holy kind? I need some Jesus chicken.
About those 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah.
Look, they definitely exist when you're on LSD driving through St. Francisville, Louisiana.
Not that you would have experience with that.
No, never.
That was so specific.
Anita, are you? I understand. We should ask Anthony Figueroa. Does he have any vampire stories? Because he's in New Orleans. He's in Louisiana. He's down there too. I bet you he's got to play. His whole book has vampires and werewolves. So, which he sent me the pages to. Like, hey, Variant, look at this. Werewolves. Get some.
Nice.
Anyway, I'll let you guys talk about comics. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
God forbid.
I'll shut up. The werewolf book. Goodbye, Lola.
Oh my goodness. Yes, let's
And-
focus on our guests right now.
Rob, where
Rob, do
are
you
you
have
from
a
in
name
PA?
for it?
I'm originally from West Middlesex. I live in Sharpsville, which is like right between like Erie and Pittsburgh. So like where 80 crosses over, like right before it goes into Ohio.
Like the cross between 79 and 80, kind of, or
Very
no?
close to there, about 20 minutes. Yeah, if you
Oh, cool.
continue on 80 going towards Ohio, I'm literally 5 minutes from the border.
Oh, excellent.
And then it turns out they're neighbors. So right next door.
Closer
Rob,
than
do
most
you
people.
want
I
to share
know.
your book so we can see it?
What's that?
You want to share your book, your campaign?
Yeah, sure. How do I share that?
You see the little share button at the bottom?
Yep. All right, you got pick a window.
One day someone's gonna accidentally share porn.
Oh, that would be me.
All right,
Reference, I swear.
all right, can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so this
Yeah.
is for my issue 5, but you can also pick up 1 through 4 along with it if you are a new backer. So right now we are on our day 1, got 140 backers, which is amazing, who I refer to as my wolf pack. Varian probably wouldn't like any of them.
Oh, Varian will deal. He'll deal.
I mean, I did have red and black NWO shirts. That was about as cool as I got close to the wolf. I have a wolf party on my thing too. But yeah, that's anyway. Yeah. I should start wolf hate. Just shoot them all.
Jake has to leave us. Bye, Jake.
Oh, bye, Jake. Good night.
So yeah, this is so these are some of the covers for issues. So that's issue 5 standard cover, and then we got issue 1, issue 2,
Rad.
issue 3, issue 4. And Varian is shaking in his boots right now.
He's holding his pillow, actually.
So yeah, so some of the previews. So there's not just werewolves. There are actually other characters like demons, witches, vampires, zombies. So I got preview pages of each issue. Varian, cover your eyes.
This is immersion therapy. That's what this is. So it's like we're gonna make him look at pictures of hot werewolves. It's for him to overcome his fear.
Multiple eyes.
Varian, we got some boobs for you. That might
Right,
help
exactly. There we go.
Wait, so what do you like? You're afraid of the werewolves. But what about demons? Like, you think witches and demons are scary at all? Or are you okay with them?
They're okay. My book is full of book is full of hot demon girls and stuff. But werewolves, look at them.
The funny thing is, he has me writing a werewolf book right now for him.
Yeah, so there you go. See?
Well, yeah. See, there you go. He's getting his.
I'm gonna. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Might be a step too far. that might be a step too far. But I was gonna make money off of what I dislike. Just gonna.
I mean, hey, why not? If you can. So basically, the story is about a young man who finds out that he's born a werewolf and gets thrown into a supernatural war. Once he, first turns into a werewolf, he kind of has to learn how to deal with it. And this female werewolf here becomes his mentor. She is a 200-year-old Scottish werewolf, and as you can see by what's left of her kilt.
See, half-naked werewolf titties.
And we also have the abs for the girls.
6-pack werewolf abs.
Because we do aim to please. We got something for everybody here.
Exactly.
Inclusivity.
And then, werewolves with swords. I mean, come on. How much cooler can that get?
And
then, of course, there's a little bit of gore going on. You have to have a little bit of that horror.
Cool. Yeah. That part's cool. I
like a nice mighty She-Ra type sword there.
Kind of, yeah. These so that's made of silver and bone. because you got to have that. So you got your good werewolves with your demons, and you got your bad werewolves with demons, and good ones with the angels. They're a little different nuances. You got your supernatural hunters.
Oh wow.
That's really good, even though it's a werewolf jumping around. Still.
And then here's Varian's dad.
Right. Laying down tile.
Should have been a fork sticking out the shoulder. That would have.
Then we also have this FBI special investigations unit who are basically snatching aliens, supernatural, and fantasy creatures to test on and make weapons out of. Then we have good old director there planning out his plots.
Reverse engineer some nice UFO technology and stuff.
Exactly. Then so here's the two main werewolf characters learning. Basically, she's training him how to fight, and she basically schools him. Bam.
No, it's not fair. She's 200 years old. she knows maneuvers. He doesn't know
exactly.
Yet. Exactly. She's had 200 years to practice her werewolfy powers and.
Exactly. And which, speaking of her and her 200 years of experience, I'm actually doing a spin-off series for her. It's called Snowpaw, and it takes place during the 19th century in Scotland. So that'll show her origins and how she, deals with her change for the first time and all the trauma that she goes through.
Join the wolf pack. Look at that. Another werewolf image.
Oh yeah, and I saw some preview pages of that Snowpaw book. I can't wait for it to come out.
I actually have the character design by the artist right here too. I'll share after we're done showing the campaign if you guys are interested.
Because imagine it's like Beatrix Potter doing a werewolf comic. It's like,
well, for 19th century, it makes sense. So yeah, but let's see. So we got you. There's several different covers for issue 5. So we got the standard cover. You have the Thomas Tinney variant cover. So it's very like 90s-esque drawing, which is awesome. He kind of snuck some Easter eggs in there. I actually thought this was a Scarlet Witch homage right here, but it's actually a new character that he said that will be introduced into the Marvel Universe, which I was kind of stoked about.
Ooh, exclusive.
I know, right? Yes, and then we have Chris Williams' cover. That's also another limited print run. Chris Williams is, one of my favorite comic artists out there. He also has a werewolf book variant. And then here, this one's just for you. This one's got witches and boobs.
There you go.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. There you go. The good old Star Wars. They're always there, witches and boobs. But where's werewolf love? All right, someone's gonna get bit.
Sorry, Varian, you're completely outnumbered.
There'll be girls walking around. Oh my god! I'm gonna get a pet wolf, and getting their asses chowed up.
Maybe they like a wolf nibble in the bed.
Yeah. They gonna get their ass ripped off. And they're gonna be sitting there. My pet werewolf turned on me. He just went crazy. When that wolf was riding the tricycle and letting you rub his belly, it went crazy. No, it woke up and realized what it was. A wolf. And bit your damn face off.
So here we have also the catch-up tiers. You can get all 5 issues. And then you can also get all 4 of the issue 5 variants. And different, so you can get the variant covers of all 5 issues. This one was one of my favorites of issue 2 by Sean Forney. This variant cover, he did the John Byrne Days of Future Past homage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's this one came out like spot on, like one of the best homages. Like and I'm not just saying that, but I really think he did like a great job.
See, are those shirts and sweaters?
Yep. So we got the Wolfpack sweatshirt. We got the mask I was wearing, my Lone Wolf Comics hat, and so this is a T-shirt with issue 5 on it. We also have a little Lego figure of Snowpaw, as well as a couple others that I had from past ones in the add-ons. Here you can get a mystery box with a mystery signed CGC, as well as every single variant cover for issue 1 through 5. That's about 20 books that you can get inside this box, as well as other things. And then also have a trade paperback version of issues 1 through 4 that you can pick up as well.
Wow.
Now this one's a die cut hardcover with the claw marks.
Does it still have like that vellum insert?
It does, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, yeah. That werewolf underneath is on the vellum, and then when you flip that over, you see the human underneath.
Oh, nice.
So then you could also get yourself a commission, as well as everything else. So Carlos is my full-time artist for Nightwolf. He does a great job, as you saw in the previews. You know how great he does, and you could also get yourself drawn into the book. And then, as I said in the add-ons, you can pick up these 3 different Legos.
That's cool. I like the wolf.
That is really cool.
And then this, I was just telling Daphne that she did this for me with my last campaign. This one's actually sold out, so I need to remove that.
That's great. That's great. Congratulations. I'm glad it worked out. Really.
Well, thank you.
I'm really happy. Yeah, because it's funny because it's like I remember asking you if you would want if you wanted it, and he goes, "An original? What's that?" Oh, my art is
Right?
digital.
Like, like most of my art is done
paper.
like digitally.
Daphne
Yes.
drawing werewolves.
Yes.
The
Thank
betrayal.
you.
The
Oh,
betrayal.
it gets better. Don't worry about it.
No, yeah, we're not. Yeah, Daphne and I have another surprise for you.
I thought you were friends, you and I.
Sorry, werewolves win.
So here's my mugshot, which nobody needs to see that. We got Carlos here, Gat, my colorist. Got Thomas Tunney. This is Chris Williams here with his. We got Hedwin Zalavar. And then we also have other contributing artists who worked on covers or inside pages and colors. And here is the surprise that Daphne.
Oh, get out. No.
That's so cute.
So if you were to back both mine and Daphne's campaigns, you will get this lovely print.
Exclusive.
Ego
So
Raven.
you have, right. So you only have 2 weeks to pledge to both campaigns because my campaign ends on June 2nd. So you only have until June 2nd to back both our campaigns to get this print.
Dun dun dun.
Right, exactly. So hop to it, people.
Do it.
By the way, I already have people contacting me about that they're backing both campaigns.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's working. Because this really is a gorgeous piece.
Thank you.
I love how you
you
do such a great job with these.
I had a lot of fun with it.
Good. That's the point.
Yeah.
It's horrifying. Does Eagle Raven not know that werewolf is going to turn on her the first chance it gets?
Not at all. Not at all.
No. She's a good one.
She's a good one.
That's what they always
That's
say.
our little it's like that's our little dog and pony show.
Well, go ahead, Rob. I'll say something afterwards.
And I have another crossover that I'm working on with Catherine Kamalia and Phil Flacco. They
Cat Kalamia.
Yeah.
Our one of our interior artists works on her books too.
Oh yeah. She her series, Like Father, Like Daughter, is doing a crossover right now. Or well, they're not live yet, but they're going to be live. I think on the 24th with Phil's The Haunting series. So they're actually doing a crossover comic book Kickstarter. So this is kind of like my crossover with their crossover.
I like that cover.
Yeah,
Well,
so it's very like Scooby-Doo esque. Was the inspiration for this one?
So Varian just likes it because the wolf is getting punched.
That's right. He's getting what we call in the hood. He's getting what we call in the hood his shit rocked, and he's getting his shit rocked. And couldn't happen to a better wolf. Wham! Werewolf, get some of that taste justice.
So then, so that's basically it. When you back my project and you get your physical copies, they come in the Gemini mailers. They're protected. They're very sturdy, and that way, make sure that they don't get bent or beat up, because we all know that our mailmans love to destroy comics.
Oh yes.
So join the wolf pack, Varian.
I don't know if I can. But, I'm not brave enough.
Inside you, Varian, two wolves.
What did they do to that package? They ran over it or something?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
A werewolf. Don't dox yourself. Careful, one. Careful.
Yeah. So this is the so for the new artist for Snowpaw, this was her character test that she did, and I'm excited for this series. I can't wait.
How lovely that is. I mean, it's
nice.
like the vibe you wouldn't expect at all from a werewolf comic.
No, it's very Victorian era, very gorgeous. I mean, it's like just between and I can't wait to share like some of the colored pages. Like they're coming out
beautiful,
gorgeous.
Beautiful, yeah.
I see in my werewolf comic. There's no romanticizing of the werewolves. We pull it back.
I want all the romanticizing.
We pull back the shade.
I'm putting them in Bob.
We show the underbelly of the vampire of the werewolf society. We show how dirty they are, the miscreants. It's like Boys in the Hood meets werewolves.
Oh my god!
I'm setting werewolves back 20 years. Why you guys are progressive? You bunch of leftists, you bunch of bleeding heart liberals. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Just wait till this book
I've been
comes
watching
out.
a lot of.
Being human was no good for you.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I've been listening to a lot of Blaze radio. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. No, I don't like werewolves though. No, I'm sorry. I can't do it. Rob, your book scares me. I don't know. You had to send me a free copy to.
Oh wow!
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. It's like when I tried to sue Budweiser and told him that I dropped the suit for a lifetime supply of this sweet nectar. And, they told me to take they told me to go take a long walk off a short pier. Then I told them I'm triggered again.
Oh wow!
I've tried to get several grants before. One of which was I tried to apply. There's a company called Varian, and and they offer a Varian grant, which is my name.
Oh, wow!
That's my name. So I'm like, I am going to submit. So I submitted with one sentence. My name is Varian Grant. If anyone qualifies for the Varian Grant, it should be me. And they sent me a keychain and T-shirt.
Hey, that was cool.
I mean,
that's swag.
They could have told you.
Sounds like a win, champ.
They could have sent me like $50 or at least an Olive Garden coupon.
They could have told you to stick your dongle where.
Yeah. I knew I should have trademarked my name when I had the chance. After we talk up to Heroineburgh and Alicia, I'll tell you guys about the time I tried to copyright Dark Vader.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
I wanted a quote every time someone said it. Just Dark Vader. Yeah. Moving on.
It's like saying Pittsburgh.
Anna.
Pittsburgh, yeah. PIC, yeah.
Gotta go down there to Donnie Irish concert.
He's so nice, by the way. Donnie Iris is so nice. He's one of the nicest people in the entire world. He really is.
Heroineburgh,
He's
do
a
you want to talk about
sweetheart.
your comics?
What's his real name? Ierace. That's his real last name. Ierace. Donald Ierace.
Yes.
I don't think I ever knew that.
Yeah, and he's like in his mid-70s now. Love is like a rock. Yeah.
And still rocking.
Mm-hmm.
No one can bring him
Still rocking.
down.
Heroineburgh, do you want to talk about your comic now?
Definitely. Oh, it
Alright.
rises. Look, it rises. Oh, and I also gave Alicia to show the like father,
yes.
like daughter. So we are connected to Rob Multari by 1 degree of bacon, or maybe 2 degrees, because the guy who did all the interiors for all the like father, like daughter books, Wayne Brown, is from Pittsburgh, and he's one of our 2 interior artists. And that's like Father Like Daughter by Kat Kalamia from I guess she's from Brooklyn, or something.
Yeah, she lives in Brooklyn, so that
Brooklyn,
makes,
right?
yeah.
So now back to Heroineburgh. Blah blah blah. Thank you, Alicia. Oh my gosh. So Heroineburgh is about superpowered females in Pittsburgh. As meteorites do, they explode above cities and give people powers. Some turn good, some turn bad. And there's lots of, we like to call it action, adventure, romance. She's bad. Drama and comedy, all in the finest spandex and capes. If you like campy 1960s and 70s TV shows, that's what we kind of do with our live action videos. And if you like 80s style comics, like George Perez New Teen Titans, John Byrne's She-Hulk, Bill Willingham's Elementals, and of course Bill Black's Femforce, that's what we do. And yes, Alicia is showing you the second issue of the book, as well as her costume is behind her, the Scintilla costume. And back there, the banner shows you some of the banner behind her shows some of the villainesses in the book, including there she is. Oh, you can don't do that. Yeah, we want to see you.
Well, I'm just trying to
And
be
not only
accommodating.
Right. Before we
Limber.
start talking about Heroineburgh, I want to talk about what Alicia does. Of course, Alicia plays Scintilla for us. There you go. Alicia plays Scintilla for us in Heroineburgh, but she is also a very valuable cosplay model for Ted Sikora's book, based out of Akron, Ohio. She plays Regina, who is the lead character in the book called Bloom, that had a very, very, there she is on the cover.
Oh, that's right.
Very successful Kickstarter. Yeah, look at that.
We had
So,
when he showed that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had 2
and
very
there she is on the
successful
back,
ones.
playing Regina in the book. She's a very Regina's a very special kind of villainess, as you'll see if you order it from,
She sure
from
is.
Ted. He's at Hero Tomorrow Comics.
She's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So those are some of the things Alicia does, as well as, of course, she's in a local band called Venus and Furs, which is very fun to listen to. And
We like the leather.
we have 2. So Heroineburgh basically is a live action and comic book series. Lots of ladies with superpowers, get them from that meteor explosion. And we started it about 3.5 years ago. We now have 19 full-length episodes, which are basically like watching a TV show. You download them from our website, heroineburgh.com, which I'm sure Pops can put that in the chat. And about a year ago, we decided to turn it into a comic book too. So we went backwards. Nowadays, most comic books are turned out to become Netflix shows, but we did it the other way around. We made our own DIY TV show first, and complete with Adobe After Effects and all that CGI, and then turned it into a comic book. So now we can both have people downloading it all over the world from our website, and also buying the comic book both from our website and from the from about 140 stores. So should I go to the website and show a few things and maybe a couple of really short videos, one with a scintilla in it? Let me do that here. I'm going to share the screenage. And let's do that. And let's show the Heroineburgh website first. Can you guys see that now?
Yep.
Great. So this is the front cover of the Heroineburgh website. All of our character art and the cover art is done by Jason Wright. He's from Pittsburgh. He has only over 650 credits in comics. some of the latest things he did was he colored Shane Davis on Metal Men, and before that he colored EVS on Green Lantern for a couple years, and he's done many other books, mostly for DC, like Secret Six, Batgirl, Detective Comics, and a little bit of Marvel and Valiant here and there. So those are his character renditions. These are basically what the actresses look like in live action. He did a really good job. So we'll go to the individual comic book pages. This would be comic book 1. First of all, this is number 1. Jason Wright's cover, you can see, and the interiors for this one are done by Benjamin Zeus Barnett, who is a very good local artist. The back cover was done by Marcel Walker, who is a popular local comic creator. That's his girlfriend, Kristen, who plays Jania. So we made sure he did, obviously he did a good job on that. And this is some more interiors by Ben. So that's some stuff from issue 1, which you can order simply by clicking on that button. See that yellow button there? Boom. And then we'll go to comic book 2. And that's our newest comic book, which has 4 extra pages, so it's a little bit longer. There is Jason Wright's cover with 4 of the heroines, Poderosa, Jania, Vendetta, and Savannah. Here is Ben's interior art of Savannah fighting her evil sister, Panthira. Marcel Walker did one of our back cover pinups for Poderosa. And this is Wayne Brown. Wayne Brown, we found him. He started doing some comic strips for us in the local newspaper. And when that newspaper shut down, we switched him to the book itself. And there is Wayne Brown, also the artist of Like Father, Like Daughter, doing some action shots, fighting downtown among the buildings of Pittsburgh. I was kind of a little inspired by Inspector Gadget because that was filmed here.
Nice.
And that kind of stuff. So that's both. And then these are the list of comic shops. If you don't want to somehow order it directly from us, remember, you don't have to wait for a campaign to be over with us. You just click on the button and order it. It comes to you in like 7 days. Here are the lists of all the comic shops in North America that carry the book. There's about 140 now, and we're adding about 2 or 3 a week. So that's what we're doing there. And very quickly, I can show you, for example, the villains. There's a page of villains and a page of heroines. Here are some of the villains. There is Scintilla right there. That is Alicia's Scintilla with her special rubber paddles, which are her signature weapon. And show you various villainesses from, these are done by Jason Wright, except where you see the photos. He didn't get to draw those. And now, we can look at the heroines, and then we'll go to the YouTube channel for a couple of short little clips. So here are the heroines, and there's about 16 of them. The basic deal with them is I created them by combining neighborhoods, ethnicities, professions, and subcultures. So each one, we built a backstory, and we did origin stories in season 1 for about 12 of them, 12 origin stories for about 16 heroines. And, for example, the one there right there, Poderosa, she is Latina, and she is a single mom. She is a TV reporter for a local station. So she's kind of like combining Power Girl and Lois Lane into one character. And she gets hired by the TV station. When she gets her powers, she gets hired to be the official superhero for the TV station. So she's a professional superhero as her main job. And there's some other characters, Vendetta, Gardenia, Devana. All of them have unique powers, unique costumes. And, we kind of combined, these 3 are from the Pittsburgh goth scene. We do some goth and heavy metal and cyberpunk heroines. And, for example, Sabrina right there, she's kind of like our version of maybe Tron meets Eon Flux, I guess. And so those are some of the characters in the book. They all have adventures. And I'll show you a couple of really short trailers, and that'll be it. Let's go to the, here we go. So this is our YouTube channel, which has over almost 600,000 views, which is very nice. And first of all, I'll show you the trailer to our brand new episode 19, which was so long, we had to release it in 2 parts. It's an hour, so it's half-hour episodes. And here it is. Let's see if I can play it. Okay, hold on. Let me get some I'm going to mute myself so that we.
Did you click share audio when you shared screen? Because if you didn't click share audio, then we're not going to hear anything. I mean, I can make the noises. Come back here. Get away.
Pew, pew.
He can hear the sounds. We can't.
You can't hear anything.
Ooh, hot hands. Oh, is that Alicia? Is that you, Alicia?
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Yeah.
Yay!
Heroineburgh.
Doing the thing.
Now, how does it feel, Alicia, to be a bad guy? Like most people are like, I want to be the hero. How does it feel? Is it funner to be the bad guy?
Honest. It's so fun to be bad. It's kind of like the best thing ever. Because, like, I mean, you can go so freaking extra with all of it, you know?
Mhm.
And, like, the more you go, the better it is. And then, you know, real life is just a little bit easier after you get to, like, I don't know, in a safe space, you get to, like, play out all your demons in a way. And she's, you know, whatever Scintilla wants, she takes. She's really smart, so she talks herself out of like most problems. Like she's got a huge heart for the character. So it's just, yeah, she's just super fun to play anyway. But I'm not gonna lie, like that was also really fun about Regina, because Regina for Blue, she's a cult queen, like an actual like cult leader.
Mhm.
It's so
I know some of
fun.
those.
Like the idea of being like that individual that has like, I would never for real want control over another person, but like to just
you're not.
like have that experience, huh?
You don't want
What?
control over a person. You haven't been in the comics industry long.
Well, no, actually,
Yeah.
no, I've been in it just long enough, truth be told.
Yeah, you'll meet those types. What do you mean you're not in my cult? What do you mean?
Oh, I've met him.
Yeah,
I met. Wait, what?
You
When
know,
I say cult?
I think that she's been in enough industries to know these people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's
you
not
should know the
exclusive to
band that I'm
comics,
in. We
right.
use a lot of leather and a lot of whipping. So like I'm
Ooh.
aware. I just mean
You know,
my personal, you know.
when I was training to be a wrestler,
what?
a friend of mine said he was like, "Man, we should be heels.
Not
We
what
need
I
to be
think.
bad guys." And I said, "I don't want to be a bad guy. I want to be a good guy." And he was like, I want to be
Oh, they
cheered."
get have so much fun.
Yeah, so when we end up being bad
You
guys,
will
it
get
was like,
cheered as a bad.
yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was because as a bad guy, you get to push the envelope. You get to be a little worse,
Yeah.
you know. And it's
those
all
boos
pretend.
and those kisses, like they're kind of great too. Like people are like
Yeah.
all that focused.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like all that focused attention on that thing that you're doing, but like it is really cool when you have all that focused attention on that thing that you're doing, and you're giving like the good guy a really good fight. Like when you see Jean-Claude Van Damme get his ass handed to him by Dolph Lundgren for like a couple of shots in Universal Soldier, like that's fun. It's really fun. You know he's gonna come back, like you know he's gonna win, but like he took some really good hits in there too. Like that was dramatic. That was extra. I'm a fan. Yeah.
I like her. I
Scintilla
end up liking being the
Scintilla
bad
gets all
guy.
kind of hits in.
It's fun.
Now
it's fun. You get really good lines when you're the bad guy.
I
you get to wear really pretty
had
things.
one experience being a bad guy, and I did in Edinburgh whenever I was in college. A film student wanted me to play like the gangster mob boss because I'm Italian. Apparently, that's what we do.
According to my husband, yeah.
So like I didn't get any fun things. I
The
just got
melanated
beat up
feel your
by, like,
pain.
the superhero. And but like I ended up just sounding like Al Pacino, and like every time they pull me back in, it's like that's, and then I get so I don't really think I had a lot of fun with it. I just got my ass kicked.
Well, I get, it really is important that you like your character, and you got to find that. If you don't find that connection, like if they don't give you someone that you can connect to, if you're not put in that position, that can be a real challenge. Like that's a lot to overcome. Like if you're not connected to the thing you have to get up there and do, that is hard. People don't talk about that too much.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I think at the time I watched like The Godfather like over and over. I think that's why I ended up sounding too much like Al Pacino.
Well, yeah,
It's
and
stuck in your head.
Exactly.
Lola,
Right? You're like, oh, mobster. Okay, that's how it is. Okay.
Lola had mentioned that being Italian herself. She says that I believe that most Italians are in the mafia. Not most. I said
You're gonna say
82.5%. That's what I said.
be average.
Yeah, I mean, look, when I go to family funerals and her family has knives they brought weapons to the funeral. I'm like, are we expecting an uprising? Is that? Yeah.
I have never been to
I
a
have
funeral in
questions.
my family where there wasn't a brawl, and that is like no shit, no
Well,
shit.
speaking of
Them Thompsons.
That's
get
why we
crazy.
have. That's why we have knives with us.
every time.
speaking of funerals and Rob playing a mobster, which was a very nice turn. We happen to have Alicia has the comic book there with the character Vendetta. So I don't know how familiar Rob is with Pittsburgh, but we live very near Pittsburgh's Italian neighborhood, which is called Bloomfield, and their Vendetta is standing right at the entrance to Bloomfield. She's basically she has the background of like the Huntress. She's a mafia princess, but she has the skills of Mockingbird. So she's got Eskrima fighting sticks and martial arts skills. And her origin involves, in fact, a funeral where her best friend and her best friend's dad, in fact, the entire family are blown up by a disloyal consigliere, who's the consigliere of her dad, who's the former mob boss of Bloomfield. And the consigliere takes over the mob and exiles her dad to Sicily. He has to run away to Sicily. And she swears vengeance on the consigliere, to stop him and take down his entire operations. And so we call Vendetta the Italian spirit of vengeance. That's kind of her. So she is a superheroine, but she will definitely commit serious violence on those to whom she is vengeful.
We have a Bloomfield here, but it's a bunch of rich people. Which I mean,
not Bloomfield, Michigan. No, that's a different Bloomfield.
Yeah. There's Bloomfield and Bloomfield Hills, both in Michigan. Which are if you know which one you don't belong in by how high the gates around the property get.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, I should not be in this neighborhood. I see. There's no gas stations, so your people there never.
The hedges
don't run out of gas.
are a little too neatly trimmed.
I lived there for a while. I lived in Troy, which I didn't know was supposed to be bougie. No one told me when I moved there, and I told some friends. They said, "Where are you living now?" I told them, "You live in Troy?" I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, fancy. And I'm like, "What are you talking about, fancy?"
What about Royal Oak?
Royal Oak is nice, but then I started realizing just how fancy Troy was when I had to call the cops once, and I realized, oh, it is fancy. Wow, they let me know. I got that wake up call really quick. It was like, oh yeah, we've seen this before. Black guy broke in the house, hung up pictures of himself and his family all over the place. You don't belong here. What?
Oh my goodness!
Drag him out real quick. Let's tune him up by the back of the car. I called you. No, but yeah, I will tell you this. I cannot do it the way you do it with the characters from every city. It would drive me crazy. But I also couldn't be as creative as Daphne and keep creating characters based on animals, like horse-head animals, horse.
I have the entire animal kingdom to work with.
Yes, not me, because the minute I try, I'm like, what's a lion look like?
Oh well, that's also that's kind of
There's a thing called Google.
Yeah.
Nah.
Right. Yeah.
Daphne, you're almost there.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
liking this. I'll
it made
stretch
such a
goal.
huge jump since I checked it before. Thank you, Rob. I'm pretty sure it's not a coincidence. Yeah, so
People
it's
want
like,
those prints.
yeah, really. Yeah, so yeah, we're close here. So this is my campaign, and now currently a sister campaign to Nightwolf. And yeah, wow, we're 75 backers, 299. Wow, okay, I'm impressed. I'm just impressed myself. Hold on. So this is my campaign that's currently running. And it's a fantasy soap opera drama it's a medieval fantasy soap opera drama completely created, written, and illustrated by myself. And it's a multi-issue comic series in the style of the Chronicles of Narnia meets and The Witcher. And the second issue, along with the first issue, is 32 pages, full story in full color. And the basic premise of the book is Ego Raven, who is this character right here, is a half unicorn, half human princess living in Edenron, the magical valley of elves and unicorns. And although she's a princess, she's not accepted by the elves, or the unicorns rather, because nobody knows what to do with this half breed apparently. And but because the elves have lost all of their own magic and depend on the unicorns to survive the world that they are in, the royal elfin family hope that an arranged marriage between Ego Raven and the elf prince Rillian would strengthen the magic bond between them and bring magic back into the elfin line. But Rillian has different ideas of his own, and he teams up with the Dragon Lords to overthrow his own ruling family in the hopes, in the idea that he would become ruler of the valley without having to do anything else, really. But he finds out the hard way that dragons don't share. So in the midst of this chaos of taking over the valley and overthrowing the ruling family, Ego Raven and her unicorn uncle Amadeo are chased out of the kingdom. They're pretty much they escape into the neighboring kingdoms of men. So they're now in the mortal world. And the second issue picks up where they're trying to escape, and they are saved. They're rescued by the horseman Johar. And he hears their story, and he decides that, I help run a blacksmith forge, and I can, for a couple of strong backs, I can exchange room and board, for the help. So he invites Ego Raven and Amadeo to the city that he lives in, Dornham, and it's the first time that they've ever been outside their valley and kind of like interacting with mortal people. And they kind of find out how much people really don't like the idea of magical creatures leaving the confines of their valley. So that's the two issues so far. It's a 2-issue series. It's 2 issues right now, plus a prequel. And these are actually the covers of the issues that I have in the pipe right now. So if anybody's not familiar, with the story or with my book, and they think that, are you just going to disappear if I pledge? It's like, no, I have 8 issues already like being worked on simultaneously. And there's the entire story arc is probably going to be 15 issues when it's done. So so it's like I'm not going anywhere with this story, except on Kickstarter. So I'm not going to disappear. And so I have digital catch-up sets and physical catch-up sets for people who missed the first campaign. And well, maybe not as much as Rob's Nightwolf, but I do have. If you love variants, I have variants. But like I said, Nightwolf has a lot of variants. So
You know what though? I may have a lot, but there's still campaigns that are like
Right.
100 more than I even.
Oh yeah. It's like, yeah. I think Brian Polito kind of holds the record on the
Yeah,
amount
for
of
sure. No
variants he has
doubt,
in his
yeah.
campaigns. So I have Virgin covers, silver foil, the hollow foil versions of both issue 1 and 2, along with sketch covers, and I also have collector sets so that you can get like all these books all at once. For add-ons, I have 2 special covers. The first one is a My Little Pony variant because I thought it would be hysterical to have a cover actually drawn by Mary Bellamy, who does My Little Pony for IDW. Because why not, right? It's like I have a unicorn book. Let's do a My Little Pony cover, and I love it so much. So I do have the Virgin silver foil and hollow foil, and if you get the complete set, you also get this exclusive sticker with it. The other special variant that I have is a nude cover because I had just posted this image on a whim on Facebook and Instagram and had gotten such a response. It's like, people are going to like this as a variant cover. So I have this issue 1 as the nude variant with the Virgin silver and hollow foil. So where we're at right now, we unlocked all of the stretch goals. So there were 3 sticker stretch goals that we are way past now by now. So I'm really happy about that. So right now we are gunning towards the $3,500 mark, where everybody will get this print. Even if you're a digital backer, if you're a physical backer, you'll get a signed print. If you're a digital backer, you also get a PDF of the print, so nobody misses out. And if somehow we reach 134 backers, it unlocks a raffle for this original marker piece. Again, if either you're digital or physical backer, you will also be in the raffle to get this piece. And I guess I still have to update it, but yeah. So there's also the exclusive print that you also get with supporting the Nightwolf campaign. So if you support Ego Raven and the Nightwolf campaign together in the 2 weeks that I have left, you get the exclusive print that the crossover print with Nightwolf. So yeah, that's the only way that you can get that print. I've had people ask me already if they can get it separately, and I go, nope, you have to support both campaigns, like good little Kickstarter supporters, and and you can get the print. So
Done.
Yeah. So I just want to thank Rob for giving me this opportunity to do this crossover print. It was a lot of fun to do. I love the way it came out, and I'm happy that you're happy with it.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
That people are obviously happy with it because like I said, it jumped today. so I'm very, very happy. So so we have 2 weeks left on my campaign. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and really, I think doing these crossovers like this and trying to think outside the box and trying to lift each other up.
Yeah.
Rising tides raise boats.
Right, yeah.
Doing it together. That's
yeah.
the way it should be. You're not in competition with each other. It's
absolutely
really
not. No, and the thing is, and it's just fun too, because it's like I've been backing your book for a bit too, so it's like, oh cool, I finally get to draw more werewolves.
Well, and I read your you asked me about reading your first issue, and I loved it. I mean, I thought it would be great. Crossover. I mean, you did that print for me before, and so I knew you could do it. So it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, thank you. But thank you though, really.
And before we go, because we are over our hour mark, here we go.
Ah, yes.
I am
Lord.
almost at 2,000 where we unlock the holographic sticker.
But yeah, so 11 days to go, people. Get it
Yes.
moving.
And for those who don't know, sorry, I'm losing my voice now. Lore
no.
is a 80-page adult graphic novel in the style of Saw meets Eyes Wide Shut. It's about a couple who go to adult parties and they want to get into an all-exclusive party called Lore. And to do so, you have to get noticed by a guy named Blair. Sorry, my voice is gone. They finally get they finally get noticed by Blair and get the invite to Lore. But when they get there, they realize they should have not come, and it's not what they thought it was going to be.
Ruh-roh.
I personally think her voice sounds a lot better that way.
I'm losing my voice. I'm getting sicker.
I like it. It's all scratchy and stuff. It's kind of cool.
That's because you can't hear me.
Vivian, pitch her.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's Lola's first book, Lore, with Chastity and Zach. They're a married couple, and like she said, they go to a party, and they go to swingers parties. And the party they want to go to is called Lore. It's like the WrestleMania swingers parties. Really, it's like cages and all that stuff. They got to get there. And when they get invited,
I know that
they
place.
realize like, oh crap, we don't want to be here, but it's too late. You just can't come to Lore and think you're gonna leave. No, I don't go down like that. You gotta, it's like surprise, escape room heat. And so they're gonna have to. They'll be tested psychologically, spiritually. It's a really cool book, and Lola took a long time to write it, a long time to conceive the idea. And and there's a print from Daphne, and Daphne's everyone's.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
There she goes. Yeah.
Hold on. My cat just stepped on the keyboard, so I don't know what he did.
Babies.
Yeah. And there's the cover done by Dave the Supreme, aka Dave Brown, who's a fantastic artist, and he's really turned the corner in his artistic abilities lately. It's really been cool to watch him progress. But yeah, there's the cover. Then there's a Lola exclusive wraparound cover where she did she was inspired by Kara to do a cosplay type cover, and so she was like, you know
Kara
what?
Nicole.
Yeah. She was like, I'm gonna strip down, put on a body stocking, and lay on the bed and take this photo. I'm like, oh okay, all right, that's what we're doing. Yeah, and
Take the photo.
Mind you, it's also unusual to get a variant cover on a trade paperback.
Yeah.
I usually don't see that.
Yeah, and I thought it was a weird idea too, but I'm like,
it's not weird, it's unusual.
Yeah,
it works though. It works.
Wait, hold on there.
Yeah.
Tell us about the black cat suit.
Right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm losing my voice.
Oh well, yeah, that's
Chastity.
Yeah, that's Chastity. That's the main character, and you'll find out why she's wearing that suit in the comic as well, because you notice she has black hair. This, for some reason, she has blonde hair. Why? Not giving away too much, but that's actually an important scene from the comic. So you'll find out why she's got blonde hair. There's man butt coming up. Oh, man butt.
Man butt.
Man butt. I don't like man butt. I don't even like my own. Goodness.
You don't want no butt stuff.
No werewolves, no
stuff.
man butts.
No butt stuff.
Yeah. No.
That's why I'm afraid of aliens more than werewolves.
No, there's the stretch goals. There's the two things that come with it. She got a bottle opener. That key is actually in the comic. It plays a big part in the comic. But as far as immersion goes, you can get the key in the campaign. It's a bottle opener when you get it. But it's cool because it's in the comic. It's actually in the logo too of Lore. That key is made into the logo. And then Blair's ring. That character, one of the main characters of the story is named Blair. He has a ring, and Lola had those rings. You can get a copy of Blair's ring, but you can wear it. Let everyone know that you are an organizer of sex parties.
Fetish parties.
Yeah. Everyone come to my fetish party where you're probably not going to leave. It's horrible.
You're not going to untie them, Varian?
No, they're going to stay tied up at my party.
Alicia,
That's
got a
right.
paddle out.
Yeah.
We don't unleash
And I'm
anybody
just
from our
saying.
parties.
I come equipped.
Yeah, see, Alicia's got the that's not a.
I'm just
that's
saying.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
It's like, are you sure you're a villain?
Like, maybe she's
Because we could be friends.
yeah. She's a nice
And
everyone wants to get beat by her. Like, oh, we were hoping you were. Yeah, we were hoping.
I mean,
you were
technically, I
sincere.
am an anti-hero. I just do what I want, which is the way it should always be.
Yeah.
Even better.
Chakra Comics, $25 each. Lore shirts, Chakra Comics shirts has an add-on for $25. Then Fetishes A to Z, which is an adult A to Z book. So basically,
Later,
every letter.
Con.
Yeah, she gives you so A is aquaphilia, B is butt stuff. It's not. Yeah, it's but you know, there's and she has artists draw each letter. So like C is for cuck, and D is for divorce. Jason Doobie drew that one, based it on Lola, and you know they both swore to me that he just did this out of his imagination, but I happen to know Lola has that outfit, so I'm like, did he get photo reference? No. I'm like, I see.
And
Another Daphne piece.
Yeah, I'm busy. That's why I'm tired all the time.
Yeah. Daphne's like, can you please stop messaging me about work?
Horseplay there.
Yes.
Hey.
Actually, that piece it technically is for Z, but I actually fit in like all of these other fetishes in the same piece. So it's, you know, it works on a lot of levels.
It sure does.
Sure.
Why just get one?
And then this unsolicited.
This is my favorite part.
Yeah, I did the cover to that book. Unsolicited. I did the cover to A to Z too, but unsolicited, I drew the cover for it. It's sold out. The original art for that one sold out, but it is where, and I'm sure the ladies on this panel know, they get unsolicited pictures
12.
of yeah, you know, it's like, hey girl,
I was about to say, do not call out numbers.
Well,
yeah, exactly. Hey girls, let me get here. I sent you 2 pictures of my thing. Now send me a picture of yours. Well, Lola gets those all the time, and she's like, ill. Well, what she's done is for these
demonetized though.
Yeah. Why should I be a victim of these unsolicited cock pics? I'm going to put them in a book. Yeah, and here they are, an unsolicited, where she is now. Any identifying, marks and names have been removed. Even the quotes that came with the pictures.
This is so smart.
Yeah.
right? It's so brilliant.
So she's monetized.
It's so fucking smart.
Monetize harassment.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
So
Golf clap.
she's like,
Golf clap.
She's like, I dare them to sue me. I dare them. So there you are. You can get that in the campaign. That's lore. Also, wait 1 second before you do that, Lola. Guess what?
What?
Yee. We
Was that the Pillsbury Doughboy? What just happened there?
That was
That
shameless.
means if you see that video, that means we're giving away something tonight.
yeah, we're giving away
Nice.
something.
Ah.
So I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can bring this up on. Might help if my camera was on. Yeah, it might help if my camera was on. There we go. Here we go. There it is. Film finale. Now, here's the thing. If you know who, so we normally tell people, tell us who made the book, and we'll send it to them. Tell us who made it. Who's the creator of this book, Film Finale? It's a comic book. We've had them on the show. We've got some copies of it, and it comes with some extras. There's some buttons and sticker. It's going to come with the book too. Yeah, first person in the chat to tell us who's the creator of Film Finale will get this book sent to them for free 99. Free 99. You will get this book. Femme Finale. It's a gorgeous book, by the way. It's a gorgeous book.
I was about to say that artwork is so cute
and so familiar, isn't it? Isn't it, Daphne? So familiar, so familiar.
Well, we don't. Well, it's like we're not in the chat, so we're gonna...
right. So yeah, if you know who did the book, let us know. And first person in the chat to tell us, we'll get this book out in the mail to you Friday. It's Nita trying to look it up. She's like, I'm gonna find it.
All I'm getting are pictures of Ed Brubaker's book.
No. Nita's making sure that it was her name on both the campaigns, so she gets the Lage print.
Oh, there you go.
No Brad Linsky. No. If you got, and of course this goes on afterwards. So if we still don't have a winner, we'll bring it back up Thursday morning, and because we put it up last night, no one knew who it was. Come on, guys, maybe go back and look at some of those old indie votes, and you might find who's the creator of that book. It's funny, you guys will never guess. But I'm ready to send it out. I got a Gemini mailer for it. Speaking of Gemini mailers, guys, if you want your Gemini mailers cheaper, GeminiComicSupply.com. You're going to use coupon code VOLT10, VOLT10. Save yourself some money. VOLT10 is the coupon code to use over on Gemini mailer. Save yourself a little bit of money on those Gemini mailers. You got to send them in the mail anyway. They're not coming back.
And if you need art supplies, go check out indievolt.com and go to the bottom of the page and click on Blick Art Materials, and you will get codes for that too.
Mm-hmm. I got a comic today from I won't say it. I shouldn't say a mainstream publisher, but a larger publisher. They're using bootleg mailers.
Oh, for shame.
Mm-hmm. Bootleg mailers. I was like, hey, this ain't no Gemini. I was really upset.
Like a cardboard box with some kind of freaking zodiac symbol on it and junk.
Like, these here are Aquariuses. What is this? What is this?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. What is this? Capricorn.
What's wrong with Capricorns?
We'll do everything. So you think it's Gemini, but it says Pisces. It's two of them. What is this? What is that? No. But you think they're making enough money that they would actually have. I was impressed that a publisher was sending their books out. I thought it was an indie guy sending our books out in Gemini mailers, that a publisher would do that. But to not use Gemini, come on, son. Anyway, Lola, you ready to go?
I had a company do that, a pretty decent size one. This is not a Gemini mailer.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to say any names. It starts with an S.
Not using Geminis.
We're almost at the 2-hour mark, guys. I barely have a voice left. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm going to bed.
Aww.
I got to get better for
I hope you feel better.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
By Saturday.
Bounce back.
I'm Malteri. I got orange juice and meds and vitamins and all kinds of good stuff.
Take a lot of zinc. If it's viral, it'll kill it, or at least help it to not replicate anyway.
But Daphne, where can we find you at?
You can find me at egoworks.com, which is my main portfolio site. You can find links to all my galleries and social media, but I mostly post on Facebook if you're into seeing sketches and current work in progress. And on YouTube, I'm also on YouTube for weekly live streams. Alicia and I pretty much try every Wednesday. And you can also read the first 5 issues of Eagle Raven, Heir of the First Unicorn, for free in its original black and white format. But if you prefer your fantasy to be more of a Lord of the Rings type of adventure, you can follow the links to Tall Tales, TIILS online.com, and read the first 20 issues of Tall Tales for free there too. And don't forget to sign up for our monthly newsletter, where not only will you get free comic PDFs, but also get updates about our upcoming campaigns. And after I showed you all those covers, there's going to be a lot of campaigns coming soon. So sign up, keep updated. Oh, and also just for Lola, before I forget, there is also a link to my Furfinity account where you can see the uncensored versions of my Repulsive Bob gallery. They're not exactly werewolves, but they're close.
That'll be volume 2, right?
What happened?
That'll be volume 2, right?
Well, yeah, this is the 2017 yearbook, but
No, I was just saying, like, the werewolves will be in your volume 2.
Oh, right, yeah, exactly. Maybe,
Straight
you
one.
know,
A straight werewolf.
yeah.
Nita, where can we find you at?
I can be found all over social media as Creating Chaos 24/7. I am the co-host of Backer Shots on Saturdays, and this Saturday we will be drinking to Luke Stone's Hybrids. And I am the co-host of I'm everybody's co-host. I'm the co-host of Raging with the Asian and the Cajun with Meredith Logren on YouTube. So find us. We just surpassed 100 subs today, so that we're like,
Huzzah!
Congrats. Daphne, are you coming up Backer Shots also?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
yay!
So Daphne will be on too.
Yeah.
Mr. Rob, where can we find you at?
So you can find me at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Lone Wolf Comics. You can also go to lonewolfcomics.com. That's my main website. I also have a shop link there that you can go to shop.lonewolfcomics.com. And if you want to get the quick link to go to that Facebook or that Kickstarter that's going on right now, it's lonewolfcomics.com/nightwolf, and that'll take you directly to the Kickstarter page.
Awesome. Alicia?
So easiest way to find me on the social media is go right to Instagram and put in @YouCanCallMe_Sun. There's a performer name who you will find, Miss Sunday Service, and that is where I keep all my modeling and all my go-go and all my band stuff and Heroineburgh and all that fun stuff. I get to keep it there so my mom doesn't have to see everything that I'm up to all the time.
It's a little awkward.
Just gotta spare her a little bit, you know.
Heroineburgh?
That's me. Easiest way.
Yes. Oh, Alicia, yeah, we're at heroineburgh.com. We are Heroineburgh, HeroineBurgh at Facebook, our YouTube channel, our DeviantArt, and our Twitter. And to close things off, I got a very, very short clip of Alicia transforming. It has no sound.
Do it.
Yeah, this will be fun. And here we go. Ready? Just watch her. This has no sound anyway.
That's my band.
Episode 14.
Ah.
Yeah. It's a great suit. It's a great suit.
There you go.
Nice.
Thank you so much for letting us do this.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you
coming on.
for having us.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Very fun.
The other half of me.
Oh yeah, me. I'm sorry. You can find me being a dick on the internet in all corners. A complete prick. Hey, everybody, let's see those lovely Marvel Comics hauls. Let's see them. It's Wednesday, you fuckers. Let's see them. Post those pictures. You went to the comic store today, didn't you? You went to the bought those Marvel and DC comics. Post them online so we can see them. Yeah, look at that. You know what? Nita did it.
I sure did.
And Nita
I'm
has
not
it right.
restricted.
Nita can now
I'm unleashed, Varian.
and Nita can now tell me if that comic is good or horrible instead of telling me it's horrible and she hasn't read a comic, or it's great and she can't afford to buy them. You motherfuckers! I'm sorry. I have a little anger today.
Oh,
I have a little anger.
Variant
Hashtag move the needle.
Salty.
That's what's
Yeah.
going on.
These books are great. I love Marvel comics and DC comics. They're great. Hold on, I don't buy them. Hold on.
Like how you know, bro?
Yeah, let me get my EBT card in my pocket 1 second so I can buy that Twix bar. You motherfuckers, you broke sons of bitches. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm breaking it down.
Sounds specific.
Woosah. I'm Variant Grant. You can find me on social media, repping indie comics. That's right, because I recognized a long time ago, Marvel ain't gonna give me a job. Stop. writing that. You know what? So very good. KYD_VU on Twitter. indievote.com. All those good places. Find me there. I'm gonna go lay down. Not really. I'm gonna sit here in anger for a couple of minutes and stew.
Almost dead.
Yeah. You said you have to what, Lola?
Marinate in it. Soak it all in.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good for the pores.
There's a video for everybody in case you guys don't know about it or anyone watching. Here we go.
IndieVote
That
Comic
was
Book Awards around me. I gotta go. Thank you. That's our award show, IndieVote Awards. Go over there and sign up. Add your comic for consideration for the 2021 awards, September 18th, coming to you. It'll be live. We're streaming online, but it's also a live event, so you can buy tickets and actually show up and be a part of the show. It's an award show. It's like I would say it's like the Oscars for comics, but we know how that went this year. So it's like the MTV Movie Awards for comics. How about that? Because man, those. So we're gonna stream it live as well. There's also a Hall of Fame ceremony going there. We'll be revealing the next member of the Hall of Fame for 2021, next class, very soon. But yeah, we know Randy Zimmerman's going in there already. So that's it for me. I'm gonna go cause more trouble on the internet with these cheap people who can't buy comics and want to tell me how great they are. Anyway, that's it for me.
And I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, thanks for coming on. I am always your indie princess.
Thanks for having us.
Good night,
I can
everybody.
be found everywhere. Linktree indie_princess, and please go check out my book Lore. It's currently funding on Indiegogo, and you guys have a great night.
Good night.
All right, thank you again.
Ciao.